Good evening, PL folks. Dr. Freedom here. Read times from Doctor Who news from in and around the universe. You know the rest. Yada, yada, yada. Now, the big news, of course, being that, they've came out and announced the Series 12 writers. We're going to go over that in just a minute. Also, I want to thank all you folks who've been coming over, listening to the audios. If I could find a decent platform just to put those up as audio only, I would. But the problem being is, most now want money. So, what can you do? All right. So let's get into it. Let's get on to it. Let's get to the news you want to see. Here we go. Okay, here's the big hubbub for the day, folks. Series 12 writers and directors have been officially announced. I died laughing because somebody said there was going to be an announcement from the BBC, and sure enough, guess what? It was the Series 12 writers and directors that were already announced in Doctor Who magazine. So, I guess the BBC kind of ran late on their own announcement there. Kind of sad, to hear. All right. As we all know, Jodie Whittaker returning as the 13th Doctor in 2020, and it makes an explosive return to our screens with, another series of adventures coming out. Here are the new writers. The three new ones are Nina Mativier, Maxine Alderton, and Charlene James. Nina Mativier is the co-creator and co-writer of the teen thriller series The A-List, and produced and wrote the BAFTA-winning TV series Dixie. Maxine Alderton has written for CBBC's The Worst Witch and ITV's long-running series Emmerdale, winning a Yorkshire RTS Award for Best Writer and for a special standalone episode about dementia, and has been nominated for a Writers Guild Award twice. Charlene James has previously written for television show A Discovery of Witches, as well as the award-winning theater play Tennant. Now, in addition to Chris Chibnall, who's written 4 episodes for Series 12, including the opener and the finale, the writers returning for Series 11 are Ed Heim, who wrote It Takes You Away, Pete McTeague from Kerblam, and Vinay Patel, who wrote Demons of the Punjab. Now, they go into their little bits of background here. Now, the 4 new directors that are put out there are Nida Manzoor, Emma Sullivan, Jamie Magnus Stone, and Lee Haven Jones. Now, here's their list of stuff right here. Now, Lee Haven Jones is a name we've been talking about quite a bit lately, so you may want to pay special attention to their section here. Now, showrunner Chris Chibnall says, quote, "We're thrilled that Doctor Who continues to attract some of the most exciting and dynamic talent working in television. Along with our returning faces, we're excited to welcome new members to the Doctor Who family. The Doctor Who team is crammed with British television's brightest writers and directors. We've adored working with them and can't wait to show you the explosive stuff they've created." Now, Series 12, of course, is believed to consist of 10 episodes. A special in addition to those was directed by Lee Haven Jones. See, that name popped up again. He's kind of all over the place, it seemed, this last series. So, there's your writers and your directors for Doctor Who Series 12. Now, I put this up mainly because I got amused as hell. This is the Mirror article. And oh man, the thing that had me laughing more than anything is if you scroll down here, not only did they get a lot of stuff just plain outright wrong, but get ready for this. We're almost there. Here it is. The next run is also due to feature the returning aliens of Junoon, which we already knew, along with more historical stories, one of which will see the TARDIS crew encounter scientist Mary Shelley. Scientist Mary Shelley. Yeah. Oops, that's my Instagram page. Oh, well, it's not. Oh, Big Finish takes the first Doctor back to Skaro. Of course, Dave Bradley, Gemma Powell, Jamie Glover, and Claudia Grant will return once again as, the original TARDIS crew who've been recast from the guys and gals who played them in Adventure in Space and Time. And it's nice to see that this series is continuing, kind of adding on, to the original set, as we know. And it says right here, First Doctor Adventures Volume 4 is available for pre-order now, £24.99 on a collector's edition CD, or £19.99 on download. And here's a bit with the old David Bradley and whatnot. So, this team back once again facing the Daleks. And they've had some pretty interesting adventures with this crew. So, looking forward to seeing what they do with this next coming volume. All right, Edge of Time release. That's right, for feature-length Doctor Who VR video game. It will launch. It's already launched worldwide. Did so yesterday. And they go into a bit of it right here, where to get it. So, if you're interested in this VR stuff, here you go. All right, the World Cup of Terrance Dicks. BBC Books to launch the World Cup of Terrance Dicks social media tournament on May 18th, November of this year, of course. BBC Books is to publish a hardback collection of Target novelizations by the late Terrance Dicks next year, and they want Doctor Who fans to help with the selection. The commemorative single-volume collected works of the late Terrance Dicks will be published in 2020. Now, the lavish hardback will include some of the Doctor Who writer's most popular titles from the Target range, a list to which he contributed over 60 books. Now, how do you choose the best? How does the Abominable Snowbend rate against Genesis of the Daleks? How do you leave out Planet of the Spiders to make Froome say the Auton invasion? So, on Monday the 18th, November of this month, BBC Books will be offering Doctor Who fans the chance to vote on social media for their favorite works by Terrance Dicks to be included in the collection. So, this World Cup of Terrance Dicks will take place over 5 days on the Doctor Who BBC Books Twitter account, and they list it here in case you want to go check it out. And where 64 of Terrance's Doctor Who novelizations will be sorted into 16 groups of 4, and each day fan votes will get us closer to the final winner. Now, the book will then be based around the 10 novels that make up the top of this tournament, and fans can keep track of the tournament through the hashtag Terrance Dicks World Cup. So there you go, folks. David Tennant confirming a return to the stage in 2020. He'll be going back to the theater next year, be treading the boards in a new play. He made the statement during a live stream Q&A at yesterday's GalaxyCon Minneapolis. It's been a while. They said he hasn't been on a stage since 2017, and that was when he appeared in Don Juan and Soho. Nice to see he's going to go back to the stage. It's something he likes. He's going to keep up with that. And lastly, for today, Doctor Who writer wins battle against plans for the zip wire ride that would have sent hundreds of thrill seekers whizzing past his window. Now, remember we talked about this a little while ago, where they were setting up the zip line that would have ran right through basically, Russell T Davies' yard. Well, apparently he has won the battle against that happening, and so, good on him. It's like, why do you really want to put yourself on a wire and zip through Cardiff? So in closing, kind of weird that they're starting to drop all this information now. Plus, there was a photo drifting around on Twitter where apparently a set of stairs and some kind of door have been added to the TARDIS set for the main console room. Now, a lot of people are like, why? So we can watch the crew come gallivanting out from it? It's like, no, maybe there's a reason why they wanted to have an interior door that may lead to other sections of the new TARDIS. Duh. But of course, it doesn't matter. There's going to be that group of people out there that no matter what hits the screen, for this next coming year, it's going to be crap, it's going to be shit, it's going to be feminist, Nazi, SJW, PC, brainwashing agenda that's being forced down their throats because, as we all know, the BBC actually hire ninjas to go to their house and hold, sharpened katanas to their necks and force them to watch something they don't like so they can bitch about it on YouTube. It's the law. Good night, folks. I hope you got a laugh out of that.